Welcome everyone to the video and welcome to Goodwill. We are rushing towards the back right now, trying to get over the hard goods section. We were running a little bit late today, so yeah, it happens, you know, things happen. As you can see, Thanksgiving is starting to, they're starting to flip everything over to Thanksgiving. There's a shot of the bathroom wide open over there.
Gotta change my whole plan.
Carts full of stuff here in carts. This is still before Halloween, so there will still be some Halloween stuff here laying around. They will discount it, so definitely keep your eye out. You know, if it's a good price, something you might want to, depending on where you're at in your business, something you might want to look at holding on to, possibly for next year.
No, I didn't end up getting it. It was gonna be too much. Oh, okay.
Nice cart of shoes there that he's getting.
Like, you know what?
Another reseller, which I've met, you know, here at the Goodwill.
I do. I try to test everything.
And you meet all kinds of people here, and
otherwise it's gotta be worth it.
you know, we all try to help each other out. You know, we're all trying to, you know, we're all in the same game. We're all trying to find good items that we can resell and that you know, suit what we're looking for. As you can see, he had me this little Switch case right here, and as a matter of fact, this is going to be perfect because I just got a Switch. I was in one of my flea market videos, and that Switch is, you know, I'm keeping it for myself, so that'll be perfect. Perfect carrying case and handle too, because I don't mind playing the Switch the way it is, but I don't know, it's just a little too thin for my hands. So I like the fact that it has some extra grips here for this guy, so this will be perfect for me, you know, when I take my Switch on the road. And let me tell you, if you guys don't have a Switch and you guys are into gaming, I would highly recommend getting one. It's fun, especially. So I play a lot of the old, you know, NES, Nintendo games. I got the Ninja Turtles. I think it's the Cowabunga one where it has all the different Ninja Turtle games. But I only played the original Ninja Turtles for the NES, and also played the Ninja Turtle arcade game. When I was young, and that Ninja Turtle arcade, first of all, when the arcade came out for the Ninja Turtles, oh my goodness, there were lines at every arcade. There were lines to get in. It was a 4-player game, so you can play. Everybody can, you know, pick a turtle they liked, and there was a line at each turtle section of the arcade game. So there was 4 joysticks. So there was a line at each single joystick for the turtle that they wanted to play, and it was an amazing time. We were lined up there. There's a local like water park called Raging Waters here where I live, and they had an arcade. I remember we would all be all my friends. We'd be there at Raging Waters, and then we spent half the time in the water, and the other half of the time waiting to play Ninja Turtles. It was a blast. Then when the game came out, it was over. It was over. Back to the shelves here. These they're not real whips, but they're more, you know, more cartoon, more for costume. Indiana Jones whips. Those things sold incredibly fast. I priced them at $22, and took about 4 days or so to sell. But once they sold, it was just boom, boom, 1 and 2. They sold quick. Full asking price as well too. I was kind of shocked at how quickly they sold, because some of these newer toys do sit for a little while, and by a little while, I'm talking maybe 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks, because people can still get them at Target. Majority of these toys here are still, you can still find them at Target, you can still find them out and about, and so therefore, you know, why would someone buy it online if, you know, they can find it out and about? So they do tend to sit just trying to figure out these wrestling figures. Wrestling figures do really well. They get lots of attention. Everybody, you know, wrestling is just really big right now, and from what I've seen, you know, wrestling kind of was really big when I was younger, and then kind of had a bit of a drop off, maybe starting in the mid-2000-ish area. But all of a sudden, they just picked right back up again, and it's really popular. So definitely keep your eye on the wrestling figures. These ones here weren't really worth too much, so we're going to take a pass on that. So as you can see, there's a lot of toys here. And all these toys, these are all from Target Toys. Now, I'm definitely going to, stock up on them if they're the right price. Now, I'm not going to get crazy and just buy up everything I see. Because, again, like I said, they're going to sit for... it's already in my brain that they're going to sit for several weeks until retail stores start selling through them. We're checking out some cars. These were all the same cars. I think they were $2 and something cents, so not much money into it. And this Goodwill just prices so well. That's why we are always here. That's why you see a bunch of resellers here. The price is just right for resale. And especially for these newer ones where... See, $1.99. It was $1.99 or $8.99. Those things, I think they go for right around brand new, like probably around $15 and $20 or so brand new. You can see the comps there on my phone. But... at $1.99, brand new. Look at all these. I'm just gonna load up on all of them. Why not? Just, and there's tons of toys here. There's sometimes it's easy. Sometimes reselling is easy. Now, not to say that this is gonna, I'm gonna get all my money back really quickly. No, I'm not gonna get all my money back that fast. But I'm only have $2 into each of them, so it's not that bad. So I'm definitely going to scoop those up, and the Goodwill, let me tell you something. When I clear a shelf, just take as much as I can. I've had Goodwill employees thank me. Thank you for taking all that stuff. It makes their job easier. Because as you can see, these shelves are jam-packed full of stuff, and they're still bringing more stuff out, and they still got to get stuff out on the floors. They're also sending stuff away to their online store here. And so, I mean, look at this. Look at all this stuff. I mean, this stuff would be perfect for, I would think it'd be perfect for a Goodwill online. But it's here on the shelves, so... And it's priced well. Other Goodwills in my area aren't priced as well as this Goodwill. This Goodwill is kind of unique. Again, that's why you see a lot of other resellers in this area. In this Goodwill specifically, because of the pricing that they have here. It's unbeatable compared to the other Goodwills in the area. And today is a day I'm just going to stock up on toys because it's there. And again, getting back to, you see me clearing the shelves. I know everyone's going to be like, oh man, he's just taking all the toys away. I mean, there is tons of toys, tons of product. By the time I take all this stuff down, that shelf next day is going to be completely filled with more stuff. So, and this Goodwill just goes through items, refreshes their shelf. I mean, look at the shelves here. It's crazy. This Pac-Bell, this thing sold in about 2 days. It's actually the, it's not Pac-Bell Park anymore. Pac-Bell? PayPal Park. But it's the local soccer team. It's the San Jose Earthquakes. And it actually has, like, the game announcer. And they have, it's almost like a bobblehead, but it's more like a bobble stadium. And I sold that $25. I took an offer. Someone shot me an offer, and... they were local, actually, so I was like, yeah, I'll take that, I'm always willing to give a great deal. If I got a great deal, I'm more than happy to offer a great deal if I'm making profit. Yeah, the aisle was getting a little packed there, so I kind of cut the camera off and finished up, looking through, grabbing the toys, and there were other people moving in the area. There was someone in there, actually, with, there was a little family in there, and they were grabbing toys too, but they were putting stuff back. They were grabbing it and then putting it back, grabbing it, putting it back. So I came in and grabbed the stuff they were putting back. Some of the stuff in my cart, I'm definitely going to be, I'm probably going to put back on the shelves because, like those wrestling figures, unfortunately, they're just, for resale, they're not going to do very well. And then, of course, I'm in the electronics section. I'm always looking for used computer components, parts, keyboards, of course. that's what I like to resell. That's what I like to test. I don't have a problem. You know, even if it's broken, I can usually fix it. We're scanning. I mean, this is the section I would prefer. I'd prefer to source electronics all the time, computer parts, all that. But it's not always. They always have good stuff. This is a an air filter, brand new air filter. So you never know. As a matter of fact, I just got another. I think it's Levoit. That's how you pronounce it. I just got another one of their air purifiers, which I'm actually going to keep and use. Excuse me. And that filter works perfectly for it. And the air purifier, I got it at Goodwill for $11. And it was missing a filter, and then I replaced it with that filter I just found. So, great little turn of events there. And we're going to check out the sporting goods section. See if anything's there. I haven't had any good luck as of late with golf clubs. Now, there is one Goodwill which tends to get better golf clubs than others, and that's a little bit further north here. And I haven't been out there in a little while, just because I've been going to the flea market a lot more, so I've been accumulating a lot more inventory, and I just have so much stuff. I've been accumulating so much stuff as of late. And all this is basically for videos. I'm getting so much stuff so I can make content to bring to you guys. And you know, the stuff, when I do my recap at the end of the video, you can consider all those items bolos. Everything is gonna sell, and I go through 50% of my inventory. Over 50%. It's not quite, you know, I think it's probably like 52 or 53% of my inventory is gone in 3 months. So, like, half of my inventory is going to be gone. Check this out. This is Minas Tirith from Lord of the Rings. These were inside collector edition DVD box sets, and I'm trying to get them all. I have actually the other 2 box sets already, brand new, and I'm still on the hunt for this one, this Minas Tirith version. But hey, I'll take the little sculpture. It's actually a little trinket box, so it opens up. And I'm surprised there was no damage on it at all. No damage at all. So, it's pretty cool. So when I do end up, oh, see my wife, she's stacked. Oh, she even has a Lego set in there. Oh man, and a Louis Vuitton. What? We'll definitely cover everything in the recap, but oh man, I'm not that good at determining if a Louis Vuitton is real or not. I just don't have enough experience with it. Coach, yes, and especially wallet. When it comes to wallets, I'm like, oh man, that's tough for me. Purses, Coach purses, yes, easy for me. But
that actually feels right.
Other brands, it's tough, especially with all the, you know, the Louis Vuitton with all the LVs on it. There's,
but it feels,
I don't know,
like it should be.
It's tough. So it's better to err on the side of caution, in my opinion.
I'm just gonna.
But I think we could take the gamble on that.
Good. Unless I see something spectacular like that Lord of the Rings. As a matter of fact,
but yeah, well, like I was saying about the Lord of the Rings, once I get the box set with the Minas Tirith in it, I'm going to sell that other one, and it should sell pretty well for around $30. So cool little find. If you find those Lord of the Rings sculptures, there's Minas Tirith, which you saw there, and then Golem is another sculpture one, and the other one, I forget the name of it, but it's from Fellowship of the Ring, when they're riding in the boats and they're approaching. What are they approaching? They're 2 bookends, and I believe they're approaching Rivendell, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I have to double check. But there's the two tall stone sculptures kind of guarding the path, in the water path. What is that called? It's called a the Straits, I think. Like the Straits of Gibraltar, kind of like they're guarding the Straits, and there's two warriors there, and it's a bookends. I was gonna check out this. This is a Gemmy. It would be a good pickup, but it's as soon as you flip it over, it says broken. So yeah, we're not gonna pick up a broken item. Although our house, I did sell several broken Halloween figures, or singing figures already, and they sold. So, but that one the comps just weren't there. But I think, let me go back to another conversation. When I recap everything, like I was saying, consider those bolos, I guess, or items you definitely should be on the lookout for, because everything I pick up is 50% of it will be gone in 90 days, and then the next 90 days, hopefully the rest of that 50% will be gone. So, which is why I got to keep sourcing, and it's kind of good to have a lot of items just readily available to source, because we're going through so much. But sometimes it can be overwhelming, the amount of stuff that's laying around. Now, that one thing I'm working on right now, which I will report back, I'll probably drop a short on that in YouTube, is I got a Apple tablet, and I'm actually trying to, because it's iCloud locked. Now, when it's iCloud locked, you have to sell. I sell them for parts. If they're iCloud locked, I'll sell them for parts. I really don't even buy them. But I did get one. I got one in a big old bundle, so I didn't pay too much for it. And I'm hoping to see if I can get it iCloud unlocked. And I need to call Apple support back, because initially they told me to see if you can contact the original seller, because the iPad was like erased, as if it was if someone already knew that they were getting rid of it or something, so it was completely erased. But when I went to put in my password and everything, my email and password, that part, it wouldn't let you get to that part because it said it was iCloud locked. So, ugh. So hopefully they will be able to unlock it. Otherwise, I can sell it for parts. You can jailbreak them too, and they'd be usable, obviously, but you wouldn't be able to do any updates or anything like that. Otherwise, it would go right back to an iCloud lock. Okay, now we're back on the shelves. We're checking out I don't do that much with plates at all. The last plate I got, I dropped and broke it, and I was like, great. So plates just don't really have a lot of value, and they're really kind of annoying to ship because of the size. They're always like just off. They're always a little bit too, their diameter is just a little bit too big for the boxes that I keep, and the profit just isn't there, and I don't want to have to source boxes for them. Plus the packaging material, they really got to be some spectacular plates in order for me to be wanting to pick them up. Again, this is a melt glass. Also, too, melt glass, it sells well, and it gets a lot of views. You get a lot of watchers on melt glass. It just doesn't sell for that much. I mean, these pieces here, maybe I'm gonna look them up just to be on the safe side, just to see. But I think these were like maybe $10-12 or so. And that's just the experience I've had with milk glass. And when you go look it up, you'll see that there's a lot of milk glass that has sold. It just doesn't sell for that much. So if you could pick it up for like milk glass, maybe $1, maybe $2 the most. I wouldn't even say $1. I would say just $1. If you could go to flea markets and what do you call it, flea markets and garage sales, and you can find melt glass for $1 a piece or less. Buy it. You probably be able to sell them for around $10 a piece, and it should sell pretty quickly. It's just here at the Goodwill, paying $5 for melt glass just is not worth it. And it's nice glass. I mean, I don't get me wrong, it's nice glass. I just wouldn't be able to resell it and make any good profit on it. I'd be paying, basically. I'd probably break even or less on that milk glass. So we're in the miscellaneous section here. The miscellaneous glass, pottery, the plate, the ones that don't really find a home on the end caps. But I'm being a little picky now. Now I'm kind of really just looking for some great pieces. I already got a cart full of stuff, and I really don't need that much more. I mean, I'm not really gonna, you know, get crazy looking for profit. Now this guy right here, I sold another one. It's already close. I think we're already about, at this point, a week and a half before Halloween. This video will come out after Halloween, but when I picked this up, it was only about a week and a half or 2 weeks before Halloween. And, no, it was less than 2 weeks before Halloween. And he sold. He sold quickly, too, within a day. I just priced him right. I forgot what I priced him at. And he did work. He worked. And so I could have probably, if I had gotten him sooner, you know, before Halloween, I probably could have got a good I probably could have got a more money for him. But because it was so close to Halloween, I had to quickly try to move it. And it moved. It moved. These smaller ones, these smaller characters, the larger ones, the larger gemmy ones are okay. They do really well. But these smaller ones seem to be more desirable. So keep, you know, when the seasons come around, keep your eye out for these smaller ones. Even in off season, if you see them off season, pick them up. They will do really well. I don't know if they do really well all year round, but some decorations do good year round. But I know these ones, I sold that one, I sold another one, you know, here coming up to Halloween, and they sold relatively quickly. And profit. There's a clear glass. I wanted to scope out the clear glass here. They've actually totally rearranged this Goodwill already, so man, they are moving quick to get through these holidays. And I'm not seeing too much in the clear glass, and I'm just gonna probably back out of here and that was a Crown Royale glass. I kind of wanted to sneak around, but I was like, nah, I'll just move along here. No, it was like a cat. I don't even know what that was. A cat, a dog? I have no clue. And then yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I covered all the aisles, making sure I scoped everything out. I at least had a chance to see what was on the aisles. The little, these are just larger electronics that, some stereo speakers. Nothing really that I'm seeing that I'm not really seeing profit, and they're not items I really want to deal with. They're just too large. And for larger items, I would want a decent profit margin because it's going to require more packaging material. It's going to require a larger box. There might be cleaning involved, so I got to take that all into consideration, you know, when I'm buying these larger items, especially cookware. And then with the electronics, you know, you got to make sure they work. Yeah. As you can see, I'm going to put these back. They're just not... The profit's just not going to be there for me, so... I got plenty of other stuff on this trip. As you can see, my cart's doing pretty well. That Barbie you would think would be pretty good, but it's not. It's not going to do that good. So, I'll leave it for somebody else. I wish it would do well, but no, I gotta leave it there. I really didn't get a chance to go through this. As a matter of fact, the last few trips here, I really haven't had the opportunity to go through this little like knick-knack aisle, miscellaneous. It'll be like a baggy wall. Although, check out this Detroit Tigers hat. Man, that was a nice hat, my size, and I'm gonna keep that hat. That was a cool hat. It was like a rubber, like the rubber, what do you call it, home plate, Detroit Tigers logo there. That's really cool. I don't even think that's their logo. What is the Detroit Tiger logo? Detroit Tiger. Oh, yeah. It's just a D, or it has the line coming through the D, so... Yeah, that's not their logo, but it's still a cool hat, and I'm going to take it.
Hello Kitty, San Francisco Giants hat. Hello Kitty, San Francisco Giants hat.
Alright. So we're going to scoop that up, put that in the cart. And... yeah, we're scanning. There's just so much that I'm having to look at here. Yeah, see, I'm gonna test out the hat. I'm gonna see if it works on my head. Because sometimes it's kind of strange. Sometimes I'll see a hat that's my size and I'll try it on and it just doesn't fit. So I'm like, ugh. Not sure. Smith, goggles, usually snow goggles. So there's so lot of stuff. There's so much stuff packed in there. All right, but either way, we stepped away from the Goodwill. We paid for all the stuff in the cart, and we are actually at a garage sale, which is not too far from the Goodwill. And we're actually going to find some cool little things here. We just happened to be driving, back towards the freeway, and we saw a sign, and we're like, quickly turn! We turned. So, just some cool little knickknacks, and nothing, nothing crazy, but there are some good items here. There will be some good. My wife's gonna find them, and I'm pretty sure I think I do catch it on camera. I'm hoping I catch it on camera. There's some Avon stuff there. Definitely not picking up Avon. Yeah, those little decorative type of plates. Puzzles. Nope. That tiger rug looks familiar. Some cassettes can do well, but they're far and few between. Filter, probably, I think that's a home filter. Lots and lots of kitchenware. Actually, we weren't planning on coming here, so we don't have that much cash on us. This here is a remote for a, what do you call it? Hearing aid? And so there was a remote with a case and everything for it. Cases, I believe. I think there were 2 cases, so turns out there to be some good profit here. I don't pay too much for it, and I think it was maybe about, I think it was probably less than $5, I believe. Not 100% certain, but We're definitely going to scoop that up and take that with us. I think the profit, or what it would sell for, is around $25 to $30, I believe. Not too much. I mean, not too much, but my wife back there, she is actually going through the little bin, and she is finding at some point. I'm gonna go. But either I'm just gonna say it. She's finding little tiny Tupperware, those little miniature Tupperware keychains and magnets, which by themselves aren't crazy. It's not, you're not gonna make a bundle on them, but she gets them for 50 cents a piece, and they're gonna go for about $5. I think $5 on the low end. One of them is going for 15, so not bad on 50 cents each. She's gonna scoop up.
She didn't appreciate it. And it was like, and you.
They're all there. There they are. There they are. There. Finally, I get over there with the camera. So.
Hey.
And the sign, actually, the sign to the garage sale did say Tupperware. And so we were anticipating, you know, typical, you know, just the big, large Tupperware stuff. And
Nora, Acosta, Elma.
it was a bunch of miniatures here.
Hey, look at this.
Do you have a little bag or something?
Yes.
She uses those for Q-tips when she travels.
Yeah, we're definitely going to scoop up those miniatures, so. It's not crazy, like I said, not crazy profit, but
Okay. I want to buy this
it's
little remote over here then.
from a percentage perspective, like we're making quite a bit on each one. And every little bit helps. Every little bit adds up.
Going to garage sales. We're yeah.
I'm just noticing that those wine glasses there say Tupperware on them. I didn't notice that when I was there at the garage
we were
sale.
in the neighborhood.
Can't you see you?
So bright. Is this
But that's the rest of the case and everything. It looks just a little like it has some dust and stuff in it, so we'll have to just dust it off. But we'll go ahead and scoop that up. And these things are easy shippers too. Just small, easy to ship. You see, we're looking at that rug. That rug is something. I think it's. I'm not sure if it's.
I think it would say Ed Hardy
an
on
Ed
it.
Hardy, but it does, I would think Ed Hardy would have the name.
Stuff? It's just
Yeah, I think Ed Hardy puts the name on all of it.
Yes.
But it just it looks really familiar. I don't know what it
They're
is.
like hearing aid accessories.
And I guess there were two people running this little garage sale, so ask her how much that is. Oh, and I saw some software here as well too. Sometimes, like I've said before, sometimes the software can do pretty well, and I think that software will probably sell for around $15 or so. I'm gonna check it out. Just make sure the disc is in there. Yeah. And then we'll scoop that up for a few bucks as well too. All right. Let me know if you guys see anything. Do you guys see anything on the table? Let me know. Anything that I should be looking at. Anything I'm passing up that I, that I don't know about.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
But as far as, I can tell, I don't think I'm really passing up any profit or anything on these tables. Yeah, we don't usually carry on these Goodwill run days. We're not usually carrying cash because we're not really anticipating going to garage sales. All right, we're gonna go ahead and scoop that up as well too.
Yeah, we just got done with the store, so
Okay.
cool. Thank you very much.
There we go.
Sure. Oh, I guess so. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
There's some more clothes, but yeah, nah, we're good.
I find it really relaxing.
Four
That little
miniatures.
table I set up in front of the TV.
Cool.
Now we're gonna pop over to another garage
I
sale
don't.
here, but I was debating whether or not to include this just because we don't buy anything here,
Almost
but
fell
just
over
you know,
myself.
just so you guys can take a look at, you know, one garage sale we're able to find some stuff to resell. Nothing crazy, but we're able to find stuff to resell. And then you come to another garage sale and just nothing. But you know what caught our eye right here were these Lionel Messi jerseys. And as soon as we saw them, whoa, what are those? Why are those still there? Somebody should have scooped those up already. And sure enough, the prices were, I think he wanted 50 or 60 bucks a jersey. And those are kid sizes, by the way.
Huh?
And for a kid size at that price, no.
Oh, look, he has a...
Definitely has some cool items. He has some cool items. It's just, yeah, it's for collector prices. So if there are any collectors were in the area, they probably would have scooped some of this up. Nothing really here for us. But just so you guys get, you know, an idea of garage sales, as you can see on this day 1 to 2, and it was, you know, 50% success rate. But there's some great stuff like Star Wars, of course. Look at all these, you know, broken phones. Well, I don't know if they're broken, but I would have to assume they're broken
Look at Naboo.
because I probably wouldn't be able to test them on site.
Cool. The Star Tours ride?
Like a little aquarium. This would have been cool, but the guy, I don't know if he knew or not, but he told me that it was brand new.
That is cool.
And he even said, you know, somebody was here trying to open it, and I told him no, because it's brand new. But
Oh, is it a costume?
first
Like
of
a
all,
mask
the speeder thing on the inside, it's from Disneyland, from what's it called, Star Tours. The Star Tours. That's the Star Tours. You know, that's, you know, kind of what you ride in, I guess.
Yeah, this one?
And it was missing the top part to it, and it was also missing the dude that actually is the pilot. So, but he said it was brand new. I'm like, no way. It was rolling around inside, and if it was brand new, I would have paid him what he was asking, but it wasn't brand new. So
Could I?
no.
I do like this. This is old. It's the old
Yeah,
Star-
see,
it's the
it's
old
completely missing the top, and
The doors open.
I don't know if he knew that or not.
one. Like it? Yeah.
Obviously,
Is there a
obviously,
on the top, or is it open like that?
It's open like that. It used to have like a
it's not a brand new item.
underneath that when you put up, so you could press the button. Yeah, but
So cool stuff, but
come here and they
yeah, we're not
look at
gonna.
it and it pisses me off.
Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to make a deal on any of these items here, and that is the reason why a lot of this stuff is still sitting there. The prices were priced at collector prices, and
Isn't this what you use in the thing?
as a reseller, you can't pay those prices. So cool stuff, it just
Yeah, I don't know.
nothing for me from a reseller perspective, as well as nothing for me nothing for me from a collector perspective as well too. Yeah, I'm just spending, making sure. I'm like, this guy said it's brand new, but I don't think so. But let's get to the recap, and we'll go over everything that we picked up for resale. Okay, everybody, welcome to the recap here. We got a lot of stuff, so I'm going to stand up and do this review here for you. You know, we ended up buying a bunch of toys, as you saw, and we got some purses. Now, yeah, everything was priced just right for us to make a decent profit, and or to offer just a great deal, you know, on items, and still make a profit, and still offer a great deal on eBay if somebody's looking for that deal. So right off the bat, we got some purses here. This is a Madewell purse. So I know a lot of resellers out there, if you're familiar with Madewell. Let me just tap the screen here, make sure it stays focused on me. This was $8.09, and just based on purses, Madewell purses I've sold in the past, should be about a $40 purse right there. So great profit on this like leather crossbody satchel style purse here. Next purse, this one my wife picked up. I'm not familiar with this brand. JWPEI. But probably like $30 to $40 on that. My wife picked this up. You didn't see this in my cart. I didn't get to the purses, but apparently they were in the bins that were there on the floor. So that was a good pickup. And then now some toys here. We got some toys. We got a whole bunch of these. They were $1.99. We got 5 of these or 4 of these. G.I. Joes. These are by Kenner. The Reaction. I think it's also Funko, right? I thought Reaction was done by Funko. But this is Hasbro. Hasbro, Kenner. Kenner? Where did I see Kenner on this? Thought I saw Kenner on this. Maybe I didn't see Kenner. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Okay, Hasbro, Reaction. I don't know what I'm talking about. But it's the old style G.I. Joes. Shipwreck. And it was only Shipwreck, so I thought we got 5, but maybe it was only 4. So we got 4 of these, so that's pretty cool. And these are each like $15 to $20 a piece. So, you know, at $2 each, I'd probably go as low as $12 on each of these to get people a deal out there. So that was a pretty good find there. And again, you just create one listing on that, and that's it. And times 4. Now here's another. These aren't crazy valuable, but I think they're all the same. Maybe some different color. Okay, so I got 2 purple. These are Legos. Lego like little wristbands. Just create your own. The purple one. There's like a blue teal one here, and these were each $1.99. So these go for a little bit less, probably about somewhere in the $10 to $15 range. So not too bad, but easy to ship, easy to store. You hear me say it all the time. It doesn't break in shipping. And we got a whole bunch of them. We got, I don't even know, 2, 4, 6, 8. Might be 8 or 9. I think 8. 8 of those. So not bad. Pretty good. So 8 times however much profit, like $7 profit maybe on each of them. Not bad overall on the whole deal. These I was not familiar with, so I don't know. I think these go for about $15. Again, $1.99. You really can't beat it. $1.99 for brand new toys in the box. Got this one, and I got this one. Easy to list, easy to ship, easy to everything. Look at that. So just easy profit here. Easy profit items. They don't weigh too much. They're not going to be. None of these are going to be over £1 that I've showed you already. This is going to be over £1, but I might keep them. What's this? Not a part of that. I recognize this. As soon as I saw this, I recognized. I got to get this tape off of it. But so this is, if you guys know, from Lord of the Rings. I forget the name of the city. Let me see. Oh, it's Minas Tirith. Minas Tirith. It's actually 2 pieces. Yeah. Huh, that's pretty cool. So it's Minas Tirith. It's the last battle in Lord of the Rings. Might be a little bit of chipping on the thing here, but to be expected, just because it was loose there. I might keep it. I am looking for I have the other 2 DVD sets that include these figurines. I have the Fellowship of the Ring. I have 2 Towers. Now I'm just waiting for Return of the King. I'm looking to find that. But I found the piece. This is the structure that's in there. So the collectible that's in there. So Minas Tirith. Pretty cool. I might hold on to this until I find. I'm not sure how much it goes for yet. But I might hold on to it until I actually find the DVD box set. But it's a Sideshow Weta. Sideshow you definitely want to look out for. Sideshow Collectibles is it coming out in camera? I hope. I don't know if it's coming out just yet. Maybe. But it's a Sideshow Weta. I definitely want to look for Sideshow stuff. They're usually very detailed. They go according to the movie, all that. So great collectibles. All right, I'm gonna put this over here because I don't want anything to happen, any more damage to happen to that. Forgot about it. I should have pulled that out earlier. Yeah, I think we have 9 of those Legos now. I'm seeing another one down here. This, I'm going to have to double check because I'm not super familiar with Coach eyeglass. Just like Coach wallets, which I'm not super comfortable really authenticating it. I'm going to have to cross-reference this. I usually spend, a little bit of time, you know, just making sure that it's authentic, looking at authentic ones. You know, we have, I mean, there's a Coach store, but I don't think Coach really authenticates at their store or anything like that. But it looks legit. Everything looks good on it. You know, it's maybe like, I mean, I value this probably about $20, $25. It's not super valuable. It's not like a vintage Coach purse that I've sold in the past, but worth more than the $3 or something that I spent on it. More Lego stuff. I don't even know how many I bought. Okay, this here USFL, which USA Football or USFL? I'm not. But either way, it's a box set. USFL trading cards. It goes for $30 to $40. And it was priced at $2.99 at Goodwill. So it's sealed, completely sealed. If you're going to buy cards of any kind at Goodwill, I'm not really into the card market anymore. I mean, I used to be. You guys heard my story. That's how I started, is in sports cards, trading cards, baseball, basketball, football. That was back in the 90s, early 2000s. Completely got out of the game. But I'll still resell it if I find it. But make sure it's sealed. Don't ever try to sell unsealed cards, anything like that. Usually, if they're unsealed, either they're donated from a collection with all the nothing good in it, or it's been searched and someone has pulled out all the good stuff already, or all the more valuable stuff, and left the junk to donate. I'll make sure it's zeroing in on my face, so I hope it doesn't wash out. I gotta probably look more into the specs on the camera than the settings. There's so many settings. That's for my wife. That's makeup stuff. Oh, okay. Check this out. It's a Louis Vuitton wallet. So I'm pretty sure, I'm probably about 95% sure it's authentic. It just feels the part. The interior lining feels great. Stitching looks good. I'm just not super familiar with wallets and eyeglass holders from these designer brands. I don't deal with them that much. So I'm going to have to do my homework a little bit on this before I actually list it. Otherwise, just overall, just based on the feel of purses and everything I've dealt with in the past, this does feel really good. It feels authentic. So another great item. I'm going to guess at least minimum $30 on that one. Paid up a little bit for it. It was $12 for that guy. Another purse, which I was not familiar with this at all. My wife was the one that picked this up. We only got it for $3.39, so not a crazy. The brand is. Let me see if I can look at the brand here. It's kind of a. It's a very just slim purse here. Top Shop is the name. But it's pretty cool. I mean, I definitely would have probably picked this up for $3. I don't think it, you can go wrong for $3 at the Goodwill. It's got almost like a faux snakeskin feel to it. But what's really cool is it has these two panther heads here. Panther or jaguar heads. Or leopard heads. Big cat heads. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool find. And it was in great condition. So, whether or not I was familiar with the brand, I probably would have picked this up just because it's kind of cool and I like the accents on it. The rest of this stuff is just, for us. This is the Legos, and this is stuff that we're keeping for us. So definitely, shop at these places to save money for yourself as well, too. Because we also got to save money. I know I've talked about saving money in the shipping process, If you see, I have a shipping channel. I have a link down below. Save all your shipping stuff. Save your Amazon boxes. Save any paper bags. Save your packaging, like the filler materials. Save that. And all that can be used. You can use all that to help you in shipping your own supply, your own items out on eBay. Running out of breath here. I hope I'm not breathing too hard. I mean, I can't. My allergies have been acting up ever since the weather kind of changed in our area for a few days. Hopefully, it's only for a few days. And it got really, really hot. It is uncomfortably hot right now for some bizarre reason. It feels worse than summer. And we're October, right? First week in October. Okay, I got some hats. Now, you've heard me talk about the hat market. The hat market's down, but these are kind of some special hats. First of all, this is San Jose Giants. So it's a minor league team for the Giants here in San Jose, where I live. And this was a, if you can tell there, this is a Harry Potter collab. Look at the back. It's a nice, cool gold. So I can't find any comps on it, but I've had great luck selling Sound of the Giants minor league team gear. So keep your eye out for it. It does do well. And actually, the last Sound of the Giants item I sold was a hat, and it was like an ugly sweater design hat. And I picked it up, I think, for $7 or $9. I know I paid up a little bit for it, but it sold for $35. So not bad for a hat, in my opinion. And here's a San Francisco Giants hat, and that's a Hello Kitty collab. So that should be $25 to $30. Priced up a little bit for hats, but it was okay. The profit margin's there. $7.09 on that Sound of the Giants hat. So, Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty does well. This is for myself. I like the... At first I was looking at it, I'm like, what is that? Like, what is that logo? It took me a while to register. Took a little bit to register. It's a new era. It's not... It looks like it's stretchable, but it's not. 7 3/4, which is my head size. Big head. Yeah, but it's Detroit Lions. It's kind of like a rubbery material, so that's pretty cool. Just the Detroit Lions new era hat. Fits my head. I'm keeping it. It's mine. Keeper. Even though I'm not a fan of Detroit Lions, I'm a fan of baseball, MLB, Major League, Minor League. You know, baseball when I was younger was everything. It was life. And then another San Jose item. I know a lot of San Jose stuff. I've been San Jose, so don't sleep on your own hometown items. You know, there are buyers for it. People move away. Maybe they want to, you know, kind of keep that, you know, buy a memory. I always talk about memories like from my past. Tap camera there. I always talk about like memories and stuff from my past. Again, buy your hometown stuff. People are going to want it. Make sure there's a market for it. Make sure there's something like sold on it. But I've sold. This is Sound of the Earthquakes. This is the local soccer team, and so that right there. PayPal. For those of you who are familiar with PayPal Park. I think it's called the Anaya Stadium now, but this is where they play. And if you listen here, there's probably a giveaway during the game. And it's like a bobblehead style. So pretty cool. It's $5.29 for this guy. And it should resell for $30 to $40. So cool pickup. I'm gonna put this over here so it doesn't get broken. Just because it's kind of loose. Okay. Then another item I got to test out. I'm not really going to be buying Halloween anymore. It's kind of too late in the game. But this is a Gemmy. These smaller Gemmy ones, look how, compared to my hand here, these smaller Gemmy ones tend to do a lot better. I've sold 2 already, broken ones. One for $40, one for $15, within 24 hours of me listing it. Another Gemmy, another small one. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to test this guy out, but he kind of just sits there. He has a battery compartment down here in the butt. And I'm going to test him out, see if it works. If it works, the last sold comp I saw was $88. Although I didn't do too much research while I was there on this guy. I just call him sitting there with the with the books and everything. But we'll see. We'll see how it does. Hopefully it's pretty cool. Looks like his mouth moves and everything. Okay, now we're getting into some more toys. I bought all these. I bought all these. These are cars. They go for about $15-ish. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit lower. But they're $2 a pop there. So for $2, can't go wrong. Brand new, in the, still sealed, everything. One listing. Are these all the same cars? They're all the same. Yeah, they're all Lightning McQueen, I believe. Yeah. Lightning McQueen. The colors look a bit different, but I think it's like a changing color one. So I think you just get it wet and it changes color. So let me kind of shift things around here because we're running out of space very fast with all this stuff, and I want to get all this stuff listed as quickly as possible because it's all it's all good stuff for Christmas. It technically should sell pretty quickly as we get close to the end of the year, but I wouldn't mind if this stuff sat for a while in my store. Oh, this is where I saw Kenner. Okay. This is where I saw the Kenner. Was on this right here. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. This is Shala, I believe. And I got 2 of them there. 2 of them. And these have the Kenner on there right there. So it says Hasbro, Disney, Indiana Jones. These don't go for too much, but we're huge Indiana Jones fans. Probably like $15 on those is what I'm going to probably look for. I'm going to probably list them at 20 because I did see some comps in the 20. But I think they'll probably more go towards $15. We'll see. Little Mermaid. I was like shocked, really. This goes for like $30 or $40. It was only $1.99. I only found 1. I wish there was more, but it's okay. It's okay. So, and this is completely sealed, completely brand new. The box is in excellent condition. Can't wait to get that up and listed. Crocheting stuff does incredibly well, especially the vintage stuff, but this is Disney. So this should be like $20, maybe $25 at the most. Not too much. Probably not going to hit our profit margin. Some of this stuff's not going to hit our profit margin goal of $15 to $20, but that's okay because we got such a higher volume than normal, I should say, and we got a good volume of stuff. And not only that, but it's sealed, brand new. You know, I will make exceptions for sealed and brand new. Easy to list, easy to store stuff. I'll make exceptions every time for those types of things. Case in point, a stitching kit, $20 to $25. It's Disney. We did pay up a little bit for it, so we paid $6.09. But crocheting stuff does incredibly well. The vintage stuff does even better. Not if I don't break it. It's fine. Okay. All right, and these here were $1.99, and these go for anywhere between $20 to $30, but they were $1.99. Indiana Jones, the whip, you know, the classic from Indiana Jones. 2 of them for $1.99 each. I mean, wow. That was pretty cool. I'm not going to lie, that was a good haul there. I'm ready to put that back down. Let me kind of adjust things here a little bit. Okay, put that in there. Okay, let's put this right over here. Because we have one more bag to go through, and we hit a garage sale as well, too. This video is pretty long, so I may or may not end a topic. I may or may not add a topic to the end of this one. Just because I also went to the garage sale, and I'll show you guys we got at the garage sale, which is down here. Okay, Halloween, this is for us. This is not a resale. It's just a really cool kind of, I keep showing the screen, but it's not the screen. Anamorphic? Is that the word? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that properly. But just a cool pumpkin man mug. It was originally from Ross, but $2.19. It's almost like a planter. It's kind of big for a mug, in my opinion. Super light, so it's not anything old or vintage. Legos, you guys know, I haven't picked up any good Lego sets from Goodwill recently. Not anything normally I would pick up. It's the Creator series. Just a little building, and you can change it into 3 different things. Sealed in the box. I'm definitely going to keep it. I'm going to store it for a while. We'll see. I mean, it's those Creator ones. It does have some minifigures in there, which gives it a little bit more value. But those ones don't tend to be sets that really go up in value. Not like Star Wars, not like more unique sets. But the fact that it's new in the box, completely sealed, is great. It has some minifigures in it, which is also great too. So I'm going to stash that away. And maybe bring it out later when my sales are slow, or if the price does go up on that pretty well, then I'll bring it out and sell it. Another Indiana Jones. This goes for about $20, $1.99. I thought it was like a Lego set, but it's not. It's like a like the Imaginext kind of stuff. But Indiana Jones on his horse. Pretty cool. Sealed in the box. Sealed in the box. I'm going to tell you, as a reseller, this was like shooting fish in a barrel. Using cliches. When you see all this stuff on the shelves, brand new, $1.99. I mean, you can't really beat $1.99. I mean, you can beat it. You can beat like $1.50 or 99 cents. But around here, around the Bay Area of California, $1.99, you really don't see that anywhere. Not even at garage sales. Well, actually, we got some good garage sale stuff coming up here. Monster High. This is not old. It's one of the newer ones, but it still does well. We are around Halloween, so I'm going to try to get this up and listed pretty quickly. $5.99 for that. It might sit around for a while, but it's okay. It's brand new. It's in the box. It's Monster High, which is kind of desirable. I got an air filter. This is for my own Levoit, for my own air purifier systems that I have here around the house. And last thing from the haul, from the Goodwill, I had no idea really. It looks like it's completely sealed. Sometimes, like some of these flaps can be open, or the tape can come loose on these, but I don't know who this is. Shadow High. I thought it was like an LOL doll initially, or a Monster High, but I'm assuming it's some sort of influencer YouTuber. I'm on YouTube, but I don't know this person. Not in one of my, not something I watch regularly. Maybe my daughter or somebody. But just, the doll with a bunch of accessories. Pretty cool. $30 or $40 on that guy. Make sure you have a good box to put that in because of the size. It's going to be weird. Or I shouldn't say weird, an abnormal size. You're going to need something kind of long. It might cost a little bit because the length is going to... This will probably exceed 16 inches. So once you exceed 16 inches in any direction of box, your cost is going to go up. So make sure one of the dimensions is low, like around 8 inches or lower, which this will be, and that'll cut that shipping cost down for the buyer. Not necessarily for you, but for the buyer, and it might help you get your items sold a little bit quicker. Okay, garage sale, right here. Right here, garage sale items. I don't do too many garage sales. I do them from time to time. We just happen to be in the area. We saw the sign. Let's turn the car quickly. And what do we get? What do I find right off the bat? Some software. Print Shop 3.0. Got it for $2. Should go for about $15. It isn't brand new, but I'm assuming it's some sort of Photoshop type of add-on. Something similar to Photoshop. I'm not really familiar with this. But I do know some of this older creator software, does really well. Get some water really quick. It is getting incredibly hot in here. This garage is not insulated. I think it might be insulated or it might be old insulation, but during these super hot days, it just becomes really hot. And I have all my computers. I have several computers in here. My server's over there, so that everything generates heat. Then I got this. This is I did have to look this up because I didn't know what that name was, but apparently it's for not earbuds, for hearing aids. It's a hearing aid like storage kit. Has a charger, has a little remote, 2 hearing aid cases. If the hearing aids were in here, it'd be like $100. But either way, each of these little pieces, I'll probably sell it as a little set, and should be like $30 or $40. I got it all for $2. And then, but the score of the day, because I like to buy stuff from my childhood, stuff I remember from my childhood, and Tupperware was a huge part. It's getting white. Everything's like flushing out here. Tupperware was a huge part of my childhood. My parents were into Tupperware. My parents' friends were into Tupperware. Tupperware parties were going on all the time. And so these are the miniatures. Like this is just a little miniature like container. Look at this. This is I remember these. I don't remember this specifically. I remember the giant one. Just a little fit the shapes inside the ball. These are each 25 cents. So my wife picked these up. Here's a Tupperware like mixing bowl kind of thing. It's got a magnet on it. So 25 cents each, and I've got like, I think there's 10 of them in there. So not too bad for a quick little run over to a garage sale. It was kind of on the way home, or on the way to the freeway, I should say. We just stopped at one more garage sale, but the prices were pretty high at that one, and we wouldn't maybe be able to make a profit. And yeah, there was a lot of stuff there. We saw some Lionel Messi, I believe is how you pronounce it, jerseys from his new team in Miami. And we were like, wow, how are those just sitting there still? I was kind of shocked that they were still there at a garage sale because we were driving through there pretty late. And the reason was because he had them priced at $60 each, which is right about what they go for on eBay. And we wouldn't be able to make any good money on it. I found some Star Wars stuff, but priced right around where eBay, would have them priced at, and nothing really that I wanted to add to my collection. So, everybody, you price your garage sale however you wish. If you do have garage sales and you want stuff to move, you really got to give people a deal. That's why people go to garage sales. That's why we go to Goodwill. That's why we go to the flea market. We're looking for a great deal. And yeah, I'm looking to resell stuff. I'm not trying to hide the fact that I'm trying to resell your items. But I'm also looking to keep some stuff too for myself. You guys see me in these videos. I do keep stuff for myself. I do regularly shop at the Goodwill. I do regularly shop at the flea market. And, it's a great way to save money. And sometimes it's just brand new stuff like at Target, Walmart, wherever. It just isn't worth it. I see stuff there all the time that, I would like to buy, but I mean, why? Sometimes it's just way overpriced. I'm like, why am I going to pay so much? And by the time you know it, you're done with the Target and you spent like $300-400. It's like, wow, that has got out of hand quick. Which is why, I always say on these videos, do your shopping at Goodwill. If you can find a lot of the stuff that you buy regularly at Goodwill, just buy it there. Go to another Goodwill, try to find it. Go to the flea market, buy your stuff at the flea market. They have a lot of great stuff out there. They have shampoos, if you need shampoo, they have dish soap, everything. They have everything you could possibly need. You can find it at the flea market. They have bread at the flea market. You see the bread shop at my place in the flea market. It's a great deal and delicious bread. Fruits and vegetables. You see it in my videos at the flea market. That's why I flash it on my videos. And they have tremendous deals there. And you're helping kind of small time people. You're helping small time companies, small time small, what do you call it? The little man? No. What do you small business. You're helping small business out. And in my opinion, those are the people that need the help. If you find what I'm saying helpful, please, just drop a comment down below if you think it's helpful, if it's not helpful. Do you want me to go to more garage sales? I really don't like garage sales. It's not that I don't like garage sales. It's just that you got to go to so much driving around. I was talking to another reseller guy who I've met just from reselling, from buying at Goodwill. And he said things weren't that great out there today for estate sales, garage sales. And it was a lot of driving around. So that's what I try to avoid. Try to go to one spot, do as much as I can, as much damage as I can in one spot, and move on. I'm going to do a live show. Look out for it. I'll probably throw up just a quick little, just a little news thing on my YouTube channel. Just a post on my YouTube channel. I couldn't think of the word. Look out for my live. I'll do it like 24 hours before I go live, and find some time. Hopefully next week. Hopefully this next week I'll have some time to do at least a 1 hour show. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you to the 500 subscribers that are out there. I appreciate your thumbs up. Appreciate your comments. But we'll catch you guys in the next video.